What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another NBA video to be going over with you guys. In today's NBA video, I'm actually going to be talking about who I think the Sacramento Kings should, of course, draft with their first round pick in the 2021 NBA draft. Of course, this pick is not set in stone at the time of making this video. They do have the 9th overall pick, but again, that could all literally change in the lottery. For all we know, they could be selecting with the top 4 pick, which would be very ideal for Sacramento fans. But again, of course, that is not the case at the time of making, this video. Again, at the time of making this video, this is actually a clip from my official 2021 NBA mock draft. So if you guys would like to go check that out, see who's, of course, already been taken, and then again, this will kind of lead on to this. But without further ado, let's get straight into who I think the Sacramento Kings should select in the 2021 NBA draft. With the 7th overall pick now, we actually do have the Sacramento Kings, who, wow, they are a very, very hard team to talk about. I do feel really bad for you Kings fans out there. Somehow, I know they lost Tyrese Halliburton and they brought in a legit all-star in Domantas Sabonis, and somehow they didn't win any more games. How does that happen? How do you bring in an all-star caliber player and not win any more games? They definitely need to do some more restructuring over this offseason. I think they will 100% do it. I don't think they're done making moves. They obviously moved Bagley out, Hield out, etc. I think they might look to try and bring in a more dominant center, unless they completely just roll Sabonis at that center position and look for a different power forward. Maybe that's what they do. I'm not too sure what Barnes' future is going to be looking like on this team, but what I do know is they are still in desperate need, I think, for another wing to come in, especially after losing Buddy Hield. I still think you just need that dude that can guard the shooting guard and small forward position. So happens to be that the best guy available can do exactly that in AJ Griffin, who is a 6'6" guy who is, I definitely think, a very capable scorer. In this draft, he could be one of the best scorers coming into it. He can be a little bit inconsistent at some times, but when he's going, he could be one of the best shooters in this whole entire draft class. Again, his defense could honestly maybe use some work at time, but then again, at other times, it is very, very good. It just really, really is hard to kind of talk about AJ Griffin because we don't really know what is going to be potentially what he's going to be in the NBA. Again, some people comparing him to Jimmy Butler because his defense can be legitimately that good. His defense can be ridiculous. He's also got good handles, and can definitely grow into maybe being a pretty good playmaker and a pretty good three-point shooter here and there. He's just one of those guys that could be an absolute demon in the NBA one day. Legitimately could be one of the best defenders and one of the best scorers. But on the other hand, he can sometimes be a little bit inconsistent. One thing to note, though, is he does really have an NBA-built body, an NBA frame, and could actually come in and be very, very good player in the NBA. It's just, we really need to know what he's going to be and how he's going to go. I really do hope the best for this guy. I think he could be seriously one of the best players in the league, and I think if you're the Sacramento Kings, you have to take a chance on a player like AJ Griffin, because if he can come in and put up some really, really good defense, and still be a good shooter and a good scorer, he should help this team out, and I think could be a really nice young player for the Sacramento Kings. So that's just how I see it. Some people might take a different plan. No, some drafts have him as a top 5 projected player, and some barely have him in the 10. It's just really how you want to go about AJ Griffin. But at the end of the day, I've kind of chose the middle ground, and I'll be having the Sacramento Kings take him at pick 7. But of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for the latest NBA news and NBA content. Of course, don't forget to comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you guys agree with my mock draft? Do you guys not? Of course, I would definitely really like to know. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to my IRL/vlogging channel and my gaming channel as well, which I will all be linking in the description down below if you haven't already gone and done that. But as I was saying, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.